Let's talk about what actually happens when you stop running on chaos and finally unplug from survival mode. You stop chasing crumbs, you stop performing for validation, you stop saying yes to things that drain you just because they look productive. And the moment you do that, life recalibrates. Here's the part nobody tells you. It usually doesn't send punishment. It doesn't send rock bottom. It sends decoys. Opportunities that look aligned on paper, but they feel off in your body. Something shows up that looks like purpose, looks like timing, looks like maybe this is the sign. It flatters your old wounds. It feeds the part of you that used to overgive, fix, rescue, or settle. That's the bait. It's not chaos anymore. It's almost right. That's what makes it dangerous, because you're no longer going to fall for obvious dysfunction. You've outgrown that. So the system has to get subtle. It sends you the upgraded trap, the kind that speaks your language now. But here's the test. Does it expand you, or does it recruit you? Does it require you to shrink, overwork, explain yourself, override your gut, or postpone your own life just for a little while? If the answer is yes, it's not alignment, it's a loop with prettier packaging. When you say yes to those almost offers, you don't get punished. You just get replugged. The timeline resets quietly, and the things that were actually meant for you can't land because you're busy negotiating with a decoy. That's why some seasons feel like silence, weird timing, tempting half offers, nothing happening but everything circling. It's not nothing, it's sorting. This is the part where you don't rush to fill space just to feel movement. Ask yourself, is this expansion, or is this my old pattern wearing new clothes? Because when you don't bite, when you hold your standard without panic, the real alignment doesn't trickle in, it drops. Not because you manifested harder, but because you stayed unplugged long enough to receive what required your full self to exist. 2026 energy is simple. No more almost, no more half yeses, no more signing spiritual leases on places you already outgrew. If it costs your nervous system, your voice, or your future, it's not your assignment. Let the decoys pass. Let the real, why? What the hell's going on? It's like glitch. Let the decoys pass. The real thing doesn't need you to abandon yourself to keep it. I know what happened in my brain. It's because as I'm reading this, something popped off in my brain about where I not went wrong, where a decoy opportunity hit me up through business and clients, and I accepted it because it sounded like it was fucking aligned, but it wasn't, because it was the decoy, and it ended up keeping me looped. So that wow, ain't that some shit? And you just watched me live fucking untie a knot. Oh. Wow, I got like full body goosebumps on this one. All right, on that note, I'm ending it here. If you made it this far, touch all the buttons. You know how this goes. Wild. Yeah, that's how it works. That's how it works. And that's how the fucking untying and connecting of the dots happens. Talk, just speak your truth. This is for right now, this gotta be for somebody. Speak your fucking truth. Sirens in the background for confirmation. If you are hesitating on speaking up or saying something, and I landed on your feed and you made it this far, I'm your confirmation. Speak. Huh. And if this was for you, drop a message in the comments, because when something just drops like that, like out of nowhere, like I question whether what I'm supposed to do with it, and I'm supposed to speak too. So touche. Look at that one.